morning, everybody. Night of Dan here. It has been quite a while since I have done a cigar review video. Might be a little rusty at it. We got actual coffee I brewed and made. I made today. If anyone notices the duct tape on here, it's because that has the company logo of the place I work at. Don't want anyone to see that. So today's cigar of choice is this little small guy. This is the Oliva 3 Master Blends cigar. And I have it up here on Cigars International, which I'll put up on the screen as I'm reading it. Let's see. This is all the way in the to the right in the profile setting. Let's see, it's a Connecticut broadleaf sun-grown wrapper, Nicaraguan origins, now entering phase 3 of Oliva's Master Blend cigars. Every year the Oliva family cultivates a limited amount of fine tobaccos to create a rare one-time run of super premium cigars. The blend of this cigar is based solely on the leaves harvested, which often results in an entirely new cigar from year to year. Normally, these cigars have been privately reserved for family use only. The scarcity of the leaves acquired for this line in the Oliva Master Blends has prevented the cigar from being released to the public. But thanks to improved growing methods and quality control, yield now allows us all to enjoy the fruit of the Oliva family's labor, with a limited number of cigars produced every year. So, if that's anything to go by, this is going to be one damn good cigar. It's very windy today. It's been windy and storming the last couple days here in Rhode Island. Hopefully, it's not picked up too much on this little lav mic. Wasn't an expensive lav mic, but it wasn't a cheap lav mic by any means. Give this a punch. And this lighter actually broke already. It already doesn't light. So I use this guy, which has been a tried and trusted trick I get at the cigar bar. Let's take this label off here. Actually, the label is very nice on this cigar, which is probably going to play into the presentation and look of the cigar in the ratings. Very nice label. We got probably a family member's face on it. It's a very nice looking label. I'll see if I can find a picture of the label to enhance this, but that's a very nice looking label. Get a sip of coffee here. I'm not getting much of a taste on this because, the coffee taste is very much permeating my mouth right now. It's interesting. Very interesting flavors coming off of this guy. There we go. I've been wanting to try to use matches, but where I live in Providence, it is a wind tunnel. Like even right now, you can't hear it, but there's a breeze coming through. Wow. Right off the bat, it's a very, very heavy, rich flavor coming off of this. Whereas I normally get chocolate on Oliva cigars, this one, it's earthy, which is good. I can really taste that tobacco, and it's an enjoyable cigar. There's a little spice on it. I can feel a spice in the back of my throat. I can feel it on my tongue. That's very nice. Wow. Very nice retrohale on this. Wrapped very well. I really enjoyed this wrapper. Already off to a good start. There's always Olivas that are good. Got a very nice, thick, full body, nice white smoke coming off of it. It's very enjoyable to smoke. I'm enjoying the earthy flavors. The retrohale is not intense. It doesn't hurt to retrohale it. Very good. Very good. Coffee helps enhance the flavor a lot. A lot of people say whiskey or Coke, but I think coffee is where it's at. It's not chocolatey, it's not a vanilla flavor, maybe kind of a nutty, like oaky flavor coming off of it. It's interesting. It's different than any Oliva I've ever smoked. Such a rich, nice flavor coming off of this. God, this wind is intense. Hopefully you can't really tell on the lav mic because it has a windscreen on it, but wow, is it windy. I had to rearrange this whole porch this morning because everything was thrown all over the porch. It's sweet, it's sugary, that's what it is. It reminds me of smoking a Brazilian cigar. That is a very sweet, enjoyable smoke coming off of this cigar. I've been trying to get my hands on a kayak so we can get some better fishing videos and maybe even fishing live streams up, but it's been hard to get a hold of one. It's pairing very, very well with this coffee. This is one of the most enjoyable cigars I've had, and I've had some really enjoyable ones over the years. This one is right up there with that Arganese cigar that very, very much surprised me. It's up there with the Series G, obviously. I have a Series V and Series O. I kind of want to review them, but I know how they taste. I know how good they are. This is right up there with them, if not better. Better than the Series V. The Series O is my favorite Oliva. I don't think it's better than the Series O, but it is quite better than the Series V. The Mark Twain was a pretty good cigar. The first review we did, this one's better than that. It's better than the Rocky Patel that I had posted about on Twitter. What a nice! It burns so well. It burns so nice. It's so good. Just everything about this cigar is good. Yet again, the punch proves to be the flavor king. I've been thinking about making a video where I answer questions posted in the comments. Just in order to do that, I would actually have to get enough comments to make a video about it. I mean, if people want to ask questions in the comments of this video, we'll see how many we get. And I'll either make a video about it or put it in the segment of the next video. Or of just an overall later video. Smoke through a bit of this cigar. It's very good flavor. It's very sweet, very earthy at the same time, which is an interesting combo, but it's an enjoyable combo. I think I still have like 15 cigars between two humidors to smoke and review. Yeah, content for a long time, guys. We have a lot of content, and it's warming up. The weather's getting better. Gonna start, even if I have to do it from the shore fishing videos or just general outdoor vlogs and stuff. Maybe more going into Hampshire, going to the mountains, exploring other states besides New Hampshire. You know, Massachusetts, Vermont, further up north in Maine than where I live. But now, as I smoke the cigar, one, the punch is very much helping it keep its shape, whereas if I do a guillotine cut or a V cut, sometimes it unravels from where the cut is. But this one keeps its shape very well with the punch. It's burning very well. It's burning very evenly. It's giving me some really good flavors. It started off earthy, and it's been kind of transitioning into a combination of earthy and sweet. Now it's going towards more of a sweet, sugary flavored smoke, which is incredible. Very nice. Yes, it's transitioned now over to mostly sweet, which is really nice. I'm really enjoying the sweet tones of the cigar. It was very nice with the earthy tobacco flavor. It's nice to smoke an Oliva that doesn't taste chocolatey for a change, and there's nothing wrong with an Oliva that tastes chocolatey. It's a very nice, rich, earthy tobacco flavor, which I like. Like when I used to smoke cigarettes, I would get the dark blue pack of American Spirits, which is American grown tobacco. I think the tobacco is grown in North Carolina or something. in those, and that was very rich. That's one of their richest, strongest flavored cigarettes, which is what I really liked. When I used to vape way back in the day, I would only vape tobacco flavored vapes. Tobacco has been one of my favorite just flavors overall. It's very nice, earthy. It gives you a good flavor coming off of it. And I think when it comes to smoking something, you can't really beat the flavor of just straight tobacco. Which is still hints of. It's not entirely just a sweet puff. It's like a sweet tobacco flavor, which is very nice. And I wish smell-o-vision was a thing, because like this cigar smells incredible burning. Like I'd almost want this kind of scent as an air freshener, really, to be honest with you. It smells sweet. It smells like something sweet and sugary. Is the scent coming off of this? It's sweet and sugary on the tongue. It's earthy on the tongue. It's very nice. It's blending very, very well with this coffee. And I make my coffee, like, I use instant coffee, but I do, like, they say only do like 1 scoop of it. I do like 3 or 4 to get a rich, darker, or richer, as rich as you can get with instant coffee. A darker coffee that I add just a little bit of sugar and cream to, and it's blending very, very well with this. Very, very well. Still burning very, very evenly. It's one of the few cigars I've had. Usually it's always Olivas too that burn this evenly. Arganese burns pretty evenly, but this one's nice. This one's very nice. Very pleasant, even burn. Even as I'm getting down towards the end here, usually by now you start to get that, like, I can taste the burning tobacco. I can taste the burning, the ignited tobacco. I'm not getting that with this. Not getting it at all. It's burning very nice. It's burning very evenly. I'm enjoying the flavors coming off of it. I know I keep saying that, but I'm surprised at how nice this cigar is. I'm very glad to see that people are enjoying the content that we're putting out here. I'm very happy to see that the channel is growing. We're nearing 250 subscribers. We're at 246 or 247 right now, which is incredible. Never thought we'd get that high. It's not a lot, but when you think about it, in my time when I lived in Maine and I was doing these reviews and doing these videos, we were only at like 180, 190. We're at almost 250 since moving back to Providence. I would say upping the quality of our content with this lav mic, just overall with the videos in general. I'm glad people are liking them. I'm glad people are commenting on the videos. Seen a couple comments come in on some of the dip review videos I gotta look at still, but overall, I'm very happy people are engaging with the channel. They're liking, they're commenting, they're subscribing. Let's keep it up. 250 is the goal to hit, and I was gonna say by the end of this year, but it's starting to seem like it's gonna happen very early on in this year. So let's hope we can hit 300 by the end of this year. Make it happen. We're very close to this cigar giving up on me, but or me giving up on this cigar. And even then, like, I can feel the heat throughout the cigar now. The cigar itself is hot, but the flavor is still there. It's still sweet cigar. It is wrapped very nicely, packed very nicely. There's a good flavor coming throughout the whole thing here. And I've had so many cigars, by the time I get to this point, it just tastes like heat. It tastes hot. And I'm getting that a little bit, but it's also combined with the sweet, earthy tobacco flavor that's coming off of this cigar. I don't know how long this particular cigar will be, if this is just a once a year blend, but this particular blend, whatever's in this one, probably one of my favorite blends I've ever smoked. All right, so I have smoked pretty much that entire cigar to the point where I couldn't hold it anymore. It was burning my fingers. It's one of the nicest cigars I think I have ever had. We have 4 categories that we do on these. We do flavor, wrap, pack, and presentation here. And for the Oliva 3 Master Blends, that flavor is a straight 5 out of 5. Started off earthy with a nice tobacco flavor coming on the back end with the nice spices. It transitioned from earthy to sweet, but the tobacco flavor was still there. It was a sweet tobacco flavor, and it kept that flavor throughout the entire cigar. Highly recommend that. For wrap, it's definitely a 5 out of 5. Never came undone. Was wrapped nicely, airy, easily able to draw smoke on that, which would make the pack also a 5 out of 5. It wasn't packed too tight, whereas like the HC White was packed so tight it was almost impossible to smoke. Presentation, a nice looking cigar, nice looking label, definitely a 5 out of 5 on that as well. So it averages out to a straight 5 out of 5. The question is, I think the Series G was the one I ranked as number 1 out of all I've smoked. It's been dethroned completely out of all the reviews. I still like a Oliva Series O better, but this one was incredible. The nicest cigar I have reviewed, period. My all-time favorite cigar is a brand called Padron. It still doesn't even match up to that. To be fair, the Padron cigar I like it's like an $18 cigar. But wow, I highly recommend this Oliva. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let's get a discussion going in the comments. Bring the video questions for Q&A if you want that. Share the video, spread it with your friends. Oliva 3 Master Blends. Nicotine's hitting pretty hard. The Oliva 3 Master Blends cigar is a solid, highly recommend from High Def Dan. So I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope the wind wasn't too bad. It wasn't that windy when I started recording, but it's picked up since, so I hope the wind wasn't too much of a factor. But thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.